What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the AK Show with your boy AK the Ref. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fabulous week so far. If you're listening to this episode, that means it is the start of the NFL season, which starts today on Thursday. Yes, we have the start of the NFL season kicking off today. The Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens live Kansas City Arrowhead Stadium. 7:20, I believe, kickoff. I believe that. But we here. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. You know how we do here. Hit that subscribe button. We here. Get almost through the week. We got the start of the NFL season. We here. You know what that means. We're making it almost Friday, almost weekend. We got football today. We here, we doing it. You know what it is. Thank you for tuning in. You know, as you can see, I'm in the car. I'm in the car. Uh actually it's late. It's late Wednesday into Thursday. So we going it's almost Thursday. It's almost, it's almost midnight. So the start of the NFL season is coming. It's just a mere less than a little bit over 12 hours away. I'm not sure in time, but we're there. 12 plus hours. We'll just go 12 plus hours away from the start of the NFL, and it's back. I love it. I love the football. I've been watching college football, but I'm not like how I get for the NFL. I don't get that way for college football. I'll watch college football. I'll watch games, but mostly I like to just pay attention to college football, just to know who the players are. I don't really have a college team, if I'm being honest. Really, my college team, my growing up, I don't know, I just rooted for whoever, to be honest. My dad liked Oklahoma. He didn't even go to Oklahoma. He just became an OU fan because the guy at his job one time would bring him Oklahoma hats, and he just became an OU fan. So I'd root for Oklahoma. My mom went to Iowa State and KU, so really, yeah, I'll root for Oklahoma. I'll root for Iowa State. I'll root for KU. And then I just root for the Big 12, to be honest. And then I like to watch good games, whether it be in basketball or football. So I don't really have a college team per se. Like, I root for the Chiefs. That's my team. In NFL, basketball, Dallas Mavericks. Baseball, the Royals. I mean, if we had an NBA team, I'd root for them. I would still be a Mavericks fan, but I'd root for my hometown team. I'd be all over that. I would love an NBA team in Kansas City. I wish we still had one, but I hope, man, we gotta get one. That'd be dope. Hey, if we had hockey, I'd root for hockey. I don't really watch hockey like that, but if we had one, I'd root for them, and I root for our soccer teams, the women and the men's soccer team. So we here. So yeah, but it's Chiefs all day, every day. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. So, I don't have that college team, but I do have the NFL team, and it is the Chiefs. And then I have that basketball team, and it is the Mavericks. And I have the Royals. I'm not like diehard Royals, but I want them to do good. I want them to win. Like, I'll still fucks with them. It's just so hard because they don't need to play 162 games in baseball. They really don't. They should be like 100. It'd be like 110. I think 100 would be fine. 50, All-Star break, 50, let's go. In the season by September. Baseball doesn't need to be played into late October. It's too cold for that shit. Especially if you're playing like in Boston or New York, it starts to get colder. No, we don't need that. But we here. We gonna get it. I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. Like I said, I was gonna get an episode on here to preview the upcoming matchup of the season opener between the Baltimore Ravens and defending Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's also an AFC Championship rematch from last season. So we're going to get into that. And basically what I'm going to get into is what each team needs to do, their keys on defense and offense, and give my prediction of who I think is going to win. and how this game is going to play out. So let's get started. We'll start on the Ravens side. You know, keys for the Ravens defense. I was going over this and be like, okay, what do they need to do to be able to have a chance to win this game, to give them the best possibility to win this game? Because in the end, we could all sit here and say we think this team's going to win, but they still got to go out there and play and execute. But I think for the Ravens defense, they have to go out there and slow down the passing game, which is going to look different for the Kansas City Chiefs offense this year with the addition of Xavier Worthy, with the addition of Hollywood Brown, who's not playing in this game, who's out. But you still have Rashid Rice, who came on strong last year. You still got Kelce, who's still Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the league, in my opinion. Or listen, if you're talking about the best tight end, you're either talking about him or Kittle. Like they're 1-2. If not, he's like top 5. To me, he's number 1 right now. And then you still got Pacheco coming out of the backfield. So for the Ravens defense, their keys they have to do to help their team get this victory is just slow down the passing game, because they're going to look to go deep with Xavier Worthy. He's probably going to get a lot of reps, a lot of playing time this week with Hollywood Brown being out. So look for that matchup. What I really think they got to do is keep Mahomes contained in the pocket. Make him beat you with his arm in the pocket. Because the moment you let Mahomes run outside the pocket and start making plays with his feet and running, because he is sneaky, he's got like that sneaky fast. Like, you really think he's not that fast, and then all of a sudden he just takes off. And he's gone for like 15, 20 yards, and now he's sliding, and he's got the first down, and he's kept the driver alive. So you want to keep him in the pocket and make him throw the ball from the pocket. Because he gets outside, he can run, he can also make plays happen, receivers get open, the play breaks down, he'll find somebody, he'll make that pass that's like unbelievable pass across his body, no look pass, or maybe even behind the back pass, a left-handed pass. So you want to keep Mahomes contained in the pocket, make him beat you from the pocket. Keep him contained, don't let him outside. Keep those lanes closed, don't let him go up the middle, don't let him get outside the pocket. That's first. Second thing I think the Ravens defense needs to do is be physical with the receivers. Don't let them get off the line clean, especially somebody like Xavier Worthy. Now, he might not be the biggest, but I was watching him in training camp, seen him in preseason, went back and watched some of his stuff at Texas, and he is a very good route runner, and he can get off press coverage. So if you let him get a free release and he's getting his route, he is a good route runner. He will get open. He's just not a speed guy. He is a good wide receiver, and he does run good routes. I've seen him go up against Trent McDuffie in training camp. And they show videos, and he's like making McDuffie. And McDuffie is one of the best corners in the league, going to be one of the best this year. So be physical with the wide receivers, be physical with Rice, be physical with Kelce, be physical with Worthy at the line of scrimmage. Don't let them get off and get clean releases and let them do their thing in the open field, especially somebody like Kelce. If you let Kelce off the line without at least chipping him and getting physical with him, he's gonna eat you alive. So that's what they also need to do. Keep Mahomes contained in the pocket. When he's passing, get physical with the wideouts and the tight end. And they also need to be physical at the line of scrimmage on the D-line. They need to be physical with that offensive line, especially the left tackle. The left tackle of the Kansas City Chiefs, we have a rookie left tackle starting, Kingsley, out of BYU. He got the starting job at left tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs this year. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm looking to send my best pass rushers, send some blitzes his way, confuse him, and see if we can get some sacks and make Mahomes uncomfortable. Because you do have a rookie left tackle. Now the Chiefs are going to slide some protection that way, maybe keep the running back in to help with blocking. But I would go at that left tackle and see what this guy is all about. And also be physical at the line of scrimmage, because that's really where the game is won. It is at the line of scrimmage. Being physical. Who's going to be more dominant? Is it going to be your defensive line, or is it going to be their offensive line? And then vice versa when when your offense is on and their defense is on. So defensively, they got to be physical at the line of scrimmage. If I'm the D coordinator, I'm attacking that left tackle, and seeing what he's all about and seeing if he can keep up. I would attack Jawan Taylor as well because he wasn't bad in like blocking. It was just like him jumping the snap. But if you can get inside his head and make him maybe jump the snap some more and go over there and put your best pass rusher on that left tackle, you could probably cause some chaos in the backfield in the passing game. And then when they decide to run the ball, you got to stop them. If I'm the defense for the Ravens, I'm gonna try to take away the passing game and make them run the ball. Make them one dimensional. Take the ball out of Mahomes' hand. Make them run the ball. Make him hand it off to Pacheco. I would take my chances as a defense if you're giving Pacheco the ball and Mahomes is not throwing it. So that's what I think the keys are for the Baltimore Ravens. Get physical with the receivers and the tight end. Be dominant on the line of scrimmage. Be physical. Be dominant. Attack that left tackle, that rookie left tackle. Keep Mahomes contained in the pocket. And make their pass game ineffective to where they have to rely on the run game. Because I would gladly take those odds of taking the ball out of Mahomes' hand. So that's what I think the Ravens defense has to do to help their team get to that victory. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, do what you do best. You've added Derrick Henry, who's one of the best running backs in the NFL currently. One of them, probably Christian McCaffrey is probably the best running back right now. Derrick Henry's right up there. I don't think Derrick Henry's what he used to be, but he's still a fucking good damn running back. So with those two, you got Lamar Jackson, who's athletic, can run, can take off whenever. And then you got Derrick Henry. Those two, that two-headed monster right there is going to be a headache to deal with. To me, it's just going to be a headache, especially if Derrick Henry gets going, he gets going. He's hard to start bringing down when he gets going. Like he's the type of running back you have to keep feeding him the ball. So I would, if I'm Baltimore, do what you do best. Just run the ball. You run the ball. Run some read options, give the ball to Henry, get him going early, and let him build up. Because like I said, he needs those carries to start building. And if you get to the fourth quarter, you're still handing to him. The 30th time, he's building. Boom. Now the defense is tired. They don't want to hit that big ass motherfucker. You don't want to hit him when he's running for the 30th time, and you're in the fourth quarter, and now your defense is just getting ran on. So do what you do best. That's run the ball. Run the ball to Derrick Henry. Come in and spell him with your other running back. Run some read options. Run some quarterback keepers with Lamar Jackson. And then, when you're ready, you can hit him with play action. Because you don't want Lamar throwing 30 times. You don't want that. That's what happened in the AFC Championship game. And I don't think it was any fault of people kept saying in the AFC Championship game, they just stopped running. I think they got in their own head because of who the quarterback that was on the other side, which was Mahomes. I think there was a Mahomes effect there that they were thinking like the game was close and they were like, okay, we have to do something because if we keep giving him opportunities, he's eventually going to take something and then we're going to be down. So I feel like they got out of what they did well just for the simple fact they knew who was on the other side and they felt like they had to make something happen. And they didn't want to take the chance of run the ball, and then maybe get stopped and then this field goal. So that's what they have to do. They can't get inside of their own head. Do what they do best. Run the ball. Lamar runs. Derrick Henry runs. The backup running back runs. Boom, hit him over with play action. You don't want Lamar Jackson throwing the ball 30 times. And another key for them as an offense, burn the clock. Long, time-consuming drives. But if you're going to have long, time-consuming drives, those have to end with touchdowns. If they end in field goals, it does you no good. Because if I have an 8-minute drive, and if I have an 10-minute drive and it ends in a field goal, okay, that's just a field goal. You can knock out a field goal with a touchdown. Even 2 field goals, 2 field goals, you tie. And then plus the extra point, you go up 1. If you get 3 field goals, you have 3 long drives, but you get 3 field goals. A touchdown, an extra point knocks that down to a 2-point game at that point. So if you're going to have these long, time-consuming drives, but you also have to put the ball in the end zone. Long, time-consuming drives with field goals, it doesn't work. Got to have it in the end zone. So that's what I think they need to do. And take Chris Jones out of the game. Run the ball. That's another factor. Take Chris Jones out of the game. Like, you're going to have to double team him. Make somebody else beat you on the front 7. Run the ball. Long drives. Punch the ball in the end zone. Hit him with the play action. I think those are the keys to victory for the offense and the defense of the Baltimore Ravens. Now, on the other side of the ball, with the Chiefs, we'll start with the defense. We did lose our cornerback, L'Jarius Sneed, but we still have a fine, damn good corner, McDuffie, who may be one of the best in the league this year. Right up along there with Sneed playing for the Titans now. He went to the Titans. He went out in free agent, or he got traded. We traded him. He got his money. Congratulations to him. Yeah, he wanted to stay. A lot of us wanted him to stay, but that's just the way the NFL works. This is a business. I mean, everybody on the team can't get paid, and that's just the way it is. But we still got Trent McDuffie. We still got some fine other corners. That's something of a strength that the Chiefs do. They're able to go out and sign corners and find those diamonds in the roughs, and so far it's worked. But we drafted McDuffie knowing that there was the possibility that we would lose L'Jarius Sneed in free agency or through a trade. And McDuffie came on strong last year. And he's going to be even better than he was this year. So, looking forward to that. But for the defense, they have to force the Baltimore to pass. You're going to have to shut down that run game early. The defense is going to have to shut down that run game early. They're going to have to be physical at the line. Chris Jones has got to get involved. George Karlaftis, Adam Shenault, Leo Shenault, Nick Bolton. They're going to have to come in there, and they're just going to have to hit. You see Derrick Henry running there? Hit him. Hit him. He don't want to get hit. He wants to hit. He wants to lay the wood. You got to lay the wood to him. Anytime Lamar Jackson runs the ball, you got to hit him. You got to frustrate Lamar Jackson. You got to frustrate that offense. You have to make them one-dimensional. Take away their run game and make Lamar Jackson throw the ball. That's what you want. But when he's throwing the ball, you also have to contain him. You can't let him outside the pocket and let him start running. Now, I know what they'll have those designed QB runs, but you got to stay in your lane. You got to be disciplined, and you got to make those open field tackles. Because if you miss on Lamar, he's going to get out in the open field and get to another 20, 30 yards and maybe take it to the house. So when he has those QB runs and he gets up in there, you have to bring him down. You got to put a body on him. You got to make that tackle. Anytime he's passing in the pocket, you want to get a hit on him. You want to hit Derrick Henry. You want to hit them. You want to be physical with them. You want to take away that run game and make them one-dimensional. Because Lamar is not a pass-first type quarterback. Am I saying he's not that good at passing? That's not what I'm saying. He's gotten better over the years at passing. He's improved in that area. But he's not the type of quarterback that should be throwing 30, 40 times a game. That's not his game. It's more like 20 times a game, run the rest. He'd rather have 30 times running the ball and 20 pass attempts. Give him 30 run attempts, give him 20 pass attempts. You want to flip that number. You want like 30 pass attempts, 20 run attempts. You want that 30 or more. You want to take them out of their game. So that is what the Chiefs defense has to do. Be physical at the line of scrimmage. Linebackers got to fill that gap. Hit their running backs. They got to be disciplined on the line of scrimmage and force them into situations into second and long and third and long. Because if you let them get into second and short, third and short, if they don't get it on third and it becomes like a 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, you know the Ravens are going for it. You want to have that to deal with the whole game. So first down, stop them. Put them in second and long. Stop them. Put them in third and long. making that situation a passing situation and frustrate Lamar Jackson. Because he has shown time and time again. He's shown time again. He is showing, I can't speak, he's shown multiple times throughout his career that he could get frustrated. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. I've seen him multiple times slam his helmet down because he gets frustrated. Happened in the AFC Championship game this past season. So you frustrate Lamar Jackson, take him out of their game, take that run game away from them, make them one-dimensional, make them into a passing team. That's what you want to do. That is how you stop the Baltimore Ravens offense. Stop the run game, make them a pass-first team. I would take my chances with Lamar Jackson passing the ball 30-plus times a game, trying to beat you, as opposed to them as a team being able to run the ball like 50, 60 times and only pass like 15 because half of those were to Derrick Henry and the running back and the other portion was to Lamar Jackson running. You don't want that because that's going to be a long day at the office. So that's what the Chiefs defense got to do. They got to come be physical at the line of scrimmage, be disciplined, and slow down that run game and put them in the third and long situation, second and long situation, make them into a passing team. That's what the defense got to do. On the offensive side of the ball, this is something they can do to help out the defense too. They got to go in, start out quick, start out fast, put points on the board. When you have those long drives, you got to put points on the board. No field goals. Field goals are not going to beat the Baltimore Ravens. Got to put the ball in the end zone. Third and short, we got to convert. Convert on those third and shorts. I know we got was it Carson Steele that's on the team that could potentially be that short yardage back. If that's the case, we need to get those. I would like to see the Chiefs be balanced and just not be like just pass. I would like to have some time-consuming drives. Get the ball to Pacheco. Pacheco should have at least 15, 20 touches a game. I would like to see 20, with like 15 of those being run, 15 to 17 being of those being runs, and then the rest being, passes. Because we don't want to get one-dimensional. We got to be able to run the ball. I don't know. We like to pass because we have Mahomes, and now we got Worthy, we got Kelsey, we got Rashid Rice, and we got Hollywood Brown. I know he's not playing, but we have some of these wide receivers that can go deep now. You got Worthy, he's going to go deep. They're going to look for that deep ball. But you got to be balanced. You got to be able to run the ball too. So if you hit them with that deep balls, you hit them with a deep pass, you come back, they'll be expecting deep, you run the ball. You got to be able to keep them off their toes. So be smart. Don't turn the ball over. Don't commit penalties. Convert on third and short. Don't have any drop passes. Do what you do best. You have the best quarterback in the league right now. You have one of the best. You have probably the best head coach right now. The best offensive mind right now in the game of football. And Andy Reid. You got Matt Nagy on the offensive side. Put it all together. Do what you do best. Convert on third downs. Don't make any dumb penalties. And don't turn the ball over. And no drop passes. Their offense will be fine. I know they can go out there and do it. This is going to be a different offense than what we saw last season. In terms of the pass game, it's going to be totally different. If they go out there and do their thing in the pass game, the rest of it will take care of themselves. But they need to go up and get up early on them. Boom. Score. Kickoff. Defense does their thing. Get the ball back. Score again. Go up by like 14-3, 14-0. Immediately. Then that will put the pressure on the Baltimore Ravens to be like, maybe we got to start thinking about passing. Put that thought in their mind like, damn, we're already down by 2 scores already. It's only the first quarter. What we got to do? Take that. That's how you take the run game out too. It's by getting up early on them. Getting a big lead. Take them out of that run game. Got to help your defense. And then your defense can go in there and play that pass game. So that's what I think the offense needs to do. Do what you do on offense. Be balanced. Run the ball. Convert on third downs. Don't turn the ball over. No drop passes. And no dumb penalties. and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. I'm excited to see this rematch. I know it's going to be different because some teams lost some players, but we also both teams gained some players, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good matchup. It could be a preview of this year's AFC Championship game. We don't know. I don't actually. I didn't have Baltimore in when I did the previous episode. I had the Chiefs and the Bengals for a third time in the AFC Championship game. I think they're going to take that division. I don't think the Ravens will. I think if Joe Burrow stays healthy, that's even if now with Jamar Chase, if he don't get his contract, he ain't coming. So that's another thing. I didn't really know that when I was making these picks, but right now I'm gonna go with the assumption that Jamar Chase, it'll be like the same thing that happened with Chris Jones last year. He missed the one game, they gave his contract, he came, he balled out. I think the same thing will happen with Jamar Chase. You sit out week one, they'll be like, come on, let's get this done. They'll come to the table, get it done. He'll be back for week two. So I'll still, like I said, I think the Bengals will take it if Joe Burrow stays healthy, because I think this is their last push before. I think they're gonna lose some people because you got to pay Jamar Chase. You're gonna lose some people. You lose Higgins. You're losing people because you got to pay Jamar Chase and things like that. And that's just the way the NFL does. But this could be a preview. We don't know. But I'm excited for tomorrow's game. My prediction for tomorrow or tonight, actually, is Chiefs 27-20. 27-20. I just think there might be too much offensive firepower for the Baltimore Ravens to overcome the Chiefs. I think with the addition of Worthy and Rice's second year, and you still got Kelsey, you got Pacheco coming out of the backfield. Yeah, even we don't even have Hollywood Brown for this game. I still think it's going to be a different. They're going to have to play the deep ball. I think we'll hit them over the top. I think we'll get them on the run game. I think we'll be right there, and I think we'll put up some points early and get them out of the run game. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And then 27-20. As long as we don't turn the ball over and commit some dumb penalties, we'll be fine. The Chiefs 27-20 tomorrow to open the 2024 NFL season. Let's get it. That's all I got for today. Drop a comment. Let me know who you think's gonna win tomorrow's opener and who your Super Bowl pick is. Just who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl. Like I said, I think it's gonna be Chiefs and 49ers for a third time. And then I think the Chiefs are gonna take it. They have to. They want to. They want it bad. But thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. It's gonna be a long day for me tomorrow. I got morning football practice, then I gotta go to work, a school job, PE job, and then I'm leaving early to go to work for the Chiefs, and then get done with them, go watch the rest of the game, get home late, Friday, go to work, be tired, go to football practice, and then go to my wrestling show, which is in town. So it's gonna be the next 48 hours is gonna be long as fuck for me. But I'm here for it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. I gotta shave before Friday though. I gotta shave. I might shave. In the morning. But I always gotta look. So I can't go to wrestling shows having a beard. I always gotta be clean shaven. That's the way I want it, you know. But thank you for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like it, share it, comment on who you think's gonna win the Super Bowl. But until next time, I'm out. Peace. Let's get it.